Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another Cheese Brothers production. We're watching a Nexus Wars game. Tradurz is a little late there. Where some interesting things happen in this game. It's not an epic game or anything. It's almost, the ending's pretty epic though. I think the very ending is very tense.
Yeah, it's only like a 26-minute game. It's not big.
We have picked up, so I'm Xwave, and we're here with Technoid and Vecdaddy on the cast. Tell everyone how much you hate casting these games after we play them.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather do live. Much rather do live. We
got a fourth player named Tradurz, not Tradurz, but Tradurz. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Oh man, he totally didn't get the finally. He finally got his Zerg pool down.
Right, so you want to talk a little bit about our strategy here?
Yeah,
we had to teach traders our strategy. We like to get a $75 building out, which is usually going to be a Protoss, either a gateway or the Sentry, and then that will give us the extra money we need for the next cycle to pass. We should have 51 minerals and be able to drop a Marine.
Boom, boom. Yeah, so we're able to, by choosing Zealot Sentry opening within the first 5 seconds of the game. That's why it's important that we all teleport to our spots. And in the first 5 seconds, warp in the building, which takes, I don't even know how long it takes to build a building. 10 seconds, 5 seconds?
No, 3 seconds, I think.
It's a long 3 seconds.
5 seconds. Well, when you're waiting on it, it seems like forever.
It's 5 seconds. Within the first, if you get it done before the first 15 seconds, you're awarded that extra 1 income. Or actually, in this case, just the full-on 3 income if you get it done. And then you're able to, by the next 15-second interval, get that Marine building up, which is what you kind of just said. So.
Right. So if you're putting down two $50 buildings or 50 mineral buildings, you would have 1 less income than what we have.
You'd be it, and you'd have to wait for another 15 seconds to get your 3rd building up.
And now what we see we're doing is that we are going to a lovely little build that we picked up from one of our buddies that we played with. He has 600 wins, and he said to everybody go Firebat. And we thought it was kind of silly for everybody to go Firebat, but it proves to be really, really devastating early game.
Was it the guy with 600 wins who taught us the Firebat thing? Or did we just figure that out?
No, we just figured. Tradurz helped us with both the $75 building and the Firebat, and the other guy helped us with do not cannon, never ever cannon if you can help it.
Yeah.
Right. And what the mass Firebat does is it makes your opponent commit to going ground early. The answer is going to be either immortal or it's going to be tank.
So right now we see Barton Koff has a Firebat, but we've got 2 Firebats. The thing about Firebats is they got 2 armor, 125 health.
And then you get the jugs.
Compare that to a, look at this, is going to town. Folks, the Zealot was just tanking on the bottom, and basically took out that wall of sentries. And Bottom's just going to turn this around here, right in the middle, with the dual Firebat against 1 Firebat and the Marine. The Marine fires, only doing 6 damage against a 2 armor. It's really only doing 4 damage against that 2 armor.
Right, plus a Marine has, or excuse me, a Firebat has 100 more health than a Marine.
Yep.
Right, and we've spent all this time bragging about how great this open is. This game is not really going to be a good example of how powerful this opening is.
Not bad though. I mean, we're up on the ramps, we're turning around in the middle. The thing about the Firebat build is it takes a while. You have to save up $100 to get it. So you don't have that, like, another $50 building or another $75 building to get more units up. So you got to really rely on that Firebat.
Well, you got to ask your question: is that extra Marine or that extra 2 lings? Does that really change and push a lane? I don't think that it does.
Not as much as
a Firebat.
So
the Firebat's in concert with the Sentry.
Look at this. We got just noticing on the bottom the cannon on the low ground, in the middle of the lane. Two Zealots in the middle. Like he's gonna I'm gonna go Zealot in the middle and save us.
Yeah, I was gonna say that these guys weren't so bad until I noticed Liberator was building on the low ground.
29 wins. I mean, these guys are all middle in 50, 37, 29, and 60 wins. You can see the menu, the Nexus Wars menus. If you click on the numbers 1 through 8 and view somebody's in-game perspective, you'll be able to see that Nexus Wars menu. goes away if you click on everybody. So they're holding pretty good. On top,
and the advantage to this early game is that it forces them to either use a nuke for the 2 Firebat sentry, or it forces them to throw a cannon down. That's 150 minerals down the drain, and that comes into play mid-game.
Yeah, but you know, these guys, the interesting thing about these guys is that we never really fell, or they never really fell too far behind. I'm trying to get to the scoreboard. I can't.
Yeah, just press 1 through 8, and you'll see the Nexus Wars scoreboard.
And then I'm trying to get to the team.
You can't change it. It's only if somebody was viewing that. You're looking at their view, that's why you see it. So I've learned this, that if somebody changes their menu to team view, then you'll see that when viewing their camera view. Yeah, you're clicking on the little X and it's not. You click all day on this little X up here and it just isn't going to close.
Well, Xwave occasionally flashes to it.
Yeah, so yeah, I like to view the team view. I'll leave mine up here. The problem is I can't see. We want to see everybody right now. We're streaming units across. You know, they're finally pushing out on top. Bottom is starting to finally push out with help with the cannon.
And a tank.
We're looking at, you know, 32, 32, 24, 28. We're all 45, 40. So we're in the 40s and mid-30s. They're in the mid-30s to low to mid-20s. We are ahead on income at this point. Let's look back at our build here. So basically, I'm going into Zerg Air, so I get my Zerg build and I get the Hydralisk going to Muta. Tradurz has just gone schizo. He's just made a little bit of everything. So he's got a lurker. He thinks he's going to push the lane with that lurker, but not like this. I think this was a mistake because
he always does one lurker, which is interesting.
I don't mind it if to really push back. A lurker's great, but not. That's kind of a waste at this point. It could have gone right to his tech. You know.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you don't want to always reveal your tech, your high tech of what you're going. Sometimes you want to wait a little bit. You don't want to go too early with
Storm Assassin. So he's just, you know, basically we're going to be nuking this. And on the bottom, you see a lot of Marauders, and you guys got your Hellions for tech. Oh, you got double Hellion here, Technoid. And let's just watch the nuke hit on top. Boom! Tradurz use the nuke, clean that up. The thing about what's going on bottom, you guys are holding bottom pretty well. They're starting to move out, but you know they're not. It's not a huge ball here. Man, it's 110. Right. It's literally 2,000. Now the lurker's going to help push because you know we're willing. I mean, you got 2 sentries here. You got an immortal up front. The sentry's going to spot, and we're going to have trouble with it. So you guys are okay. Pylon here. Pylon for Xwave. Pylon for Tradurz, and Pylon for Technoid. So we all just pyloned up. And when we look at the income, we're in the 50s to 60s. They're across the board from 40s to 60.
Right. We're 233 to 202.
Oh, somebody's got it. Technoid's got it. There we go. We're about almost 30 ahead. So they're back up on our ramp while you guys are, you know, slowly just slowing that push down tremendously. Fuel bus is also helping. So here comes another push. You know, I just think that lurker had just no business being on the field early on. Storming stalkers, they just, you know, they survived the storm.
Right, and you really got nothing.
Basically, Tradurz made some really bad counter here.
And you got nothing to keep the stalkers from just tearing down your broodlords at this point.
At this point, yeah. The answer to the stalkers is we should have both made Marauders. You know, or you know, finally gets an immortal output of 2. You know, the immortal's 150. We could have had. I could have had a Marauder. He could have had a Marauder, and it would just torn through these.
Marauders 100.
100, yeah. So it's cheap. In other words, cheaper than a immortal. Mortal's great when you can afford it.
Right. We're getting close to the point in the game where Tradurz has to leave.
Yeah, we're going to see Tradurz leave here. Something important happened where he said he had to go get pizza for his family. And he had to go. So there's my nuke. So Tradurz nuked, I nuked. We only have 2 nukes to our team here. You know, you can see I got my Broodlord tech coming up. I got my second Broodlord building coming. And if we can just keep the Broodlords away, so there's the nuke from Vecdaddy on the bottom. Nice clean nuke, just kills everything. We can just keep the baddies away from my Broodlords, and Broodlords will do their work. That doesn't appear to happen. because we don't have anything to counter their units really.
Yeah, there's no
And
counter.
on the bottom, you do. Look, Marauders versus tanks, killing everything.
And Banshees.
Banshees. What is killing the tanks is the Banshees.
Banshee, that means double counter. You basically are countering the crap out of what's on bottom.
No, Marauders don't counter tanks, by the way.
Well, Marauders do good against armor. So look at Marauder.
Yeah, but
You'll
tank
see that
has
it's
splash
first
damage
armored.
and just tears through Marauders.
So they're an armored unit, armor +1. They got 125 health, and they do 20 to tanks. They got a buff to tank. So I think Marauders are always going to be good against anything armored. Stalkers, Immortals, tanks. They may not be the perfect hard counter, but they're going to do well for their money in the early game. All right, so Tradurz is gone. So now we've got a little more income between us all. We've got no income for Tradurz, and this is a problem. So basically, I rage quit at this point. We needed that 4th nuke, and I was so pissed that we used all 4 nukes on top. I left. I was so pissed off. Not only did I leave, I exited the party, and I uninstalled, but I exited.
That would have been a very rage.
Now at this point, I figure he got so many Broodlords that 2 heal buses with double beam could turn this around.
There it goes.
Oh, I never got speed for the. Oh my god, Lings without speed. Oh, that's horrible.
Not just Lings, 5 Lings. Or 10 Lings coming out with no speed, insta-die.
Your units at the bottom are now firing on the units at the top, so you're basically auto-helping. So the units that were attacking the buildings here are now being fought off by your army. The Broodlords are doing some work here. I'm going to go over here. You guys are pushing top pretty good. They now have a Chalupa on the bottom. So all these buildings are like getting damaged. One's about to go down. Oh my god, one does go down. We lost a building. Lost a Zerg building. But here, the Scourge. Oh,
and that 1 heal bus keeps enough Broodlords alive to turn the whole thing around.
Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
So I'm at 17 minutes and 15 seconds.
I'm just a hair behind you.
Alright, so Archons are coming out. Archons a great answer to Broodlord. They can shoot in the air. They do extra damage to
Biological and splash.
And they're
So they're
already
beautiful.
510 health.
Yeah. Health and shield, yeah.
The thing about
Total.
Broodlords is that the splash damage is kind of wasted on Broodlords. It's so big, you're only going to hit like 2 at a time. Where they're really good against other things. So here you've got on bottom, you got battle cruisers coming out now. Just great. You're just hammering away on bottom. Now we're turning the tide on top too. We've got Immortals, dancing Immortals as well. The Immortal dance back there.
Immortal Broodlord, especially with they got the heal bus with them. Oh, it's just a nasty combination mid-game.
Alright, so the heal bus should be coming out soon. They got double beam heal bus.
So Vec and me, Technoid, we got plenty of money right now. So
You got $600 you're floating. You gotta learn to spend that money. It's a little weird when you get that extra income. You're not used to the rhythm of the game at that point, spending it as fast.
oh no,
Oh, trust me, you float tons of money by the end of this game. You're rich.
well we're maxed out. We didn't upgrade. Did we get our upgrade buildings?
So the battle cruisers is doing work to the tanks. Some Thors. I tell you, I don't think Thor's very good against battle cruisers.
No, because if you look at the Thor's anti-air,
12. They do 8 damage. And
times 4. Times 4.
Times 4, but still, they got 3 armor.
Yeah.
Just like a Marine shooting at.
And the problem we're going to face on top, we're pushing out right now pretty nice, but they come back with scouts, and we have absolutely nothing that shoots air besides Hydralisks and
4 nukes, though. This is my problem. They're going to use some nukes here. You guys are clearing out some buildings in the middle, but they got 4 nukes to clean all this up.
Do they still have
Right,
four?
but you notice that we're starting to spread out.
Yep.
And so 1 nuke is not going to take away this push.
Well, actually, what happened is these buildings in the middle, which is a great strategy to put some buildings in the middle. I wouldn't put important buildings, but it caused your bottom push to focus on the middle and get weak towards their base. So when their army comes out, there's a much smaller army. You can see it's like just like 3 battle cruisers, a couple of marauders against 5 Oh my god, you're just destroying these stores. Okay, so thank God you didn't need a very strong army, but we're all centered on these middle units here. They still have 4 nukes. They haven't even used their nukes. They just cleaned out all these buildings. Liberator, I think, was a bad idea.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea. So they're losing income, losing army.
Well, actually, right now they're ahead on income, 759 to 680.
Must have been piloning up like crazy. Let's find their pylons. Yeah, look at these pylons. Level 4 pylon, level 4 pylon, and then 2 level 2. I mean,
level 2.
Okay, nuke on the bottom was very clean and stopped bottom.
Okay.
Nuke on top was good too, I think.
We're going to have to use more nukes because you guys are still on that top ramp.
And look,
a problem I have with you know, cannon and stuff and Thor specifically is if they get all clumped up and sometimes, you know, they can't attack what's on the ramp. Now in this case the battlecruisers come close enough so the Thors can fire on the battlecruisers. The battlecruisers get range, but you'll see, you know, get tanks and different things back here that can't, they do anyway, they can't fire. That happens to us as well. You guys are up on the ramp on top.
Right, they're going to turn this around with Scout.
Archons and Scouts. They only have 7 Scout buildings.
Yeah, but they begin to ball up really nicely.
The Liberator used the nuke on the bottom. Alright, they have 1 nuke left. They're going to have to use that nuke on top. It'll be no nukes versus no nukes in just a moment. Are they going to clean that up completely on top? Scouts coming out doing good work. Immortal, Archon, Blinkstalker, Broodlord. I think, you know, so he's got, okay. The Immortals Archon in the middle. So he's able to send the Immortals where he needs to.
Right. We start to see the carriers come out on bot.
So let's see. I don't see any carrier buildings yet. You're making carriers. Oh my god, look at the carriers in the middle. Carrier Immortal in the mid. Sending carriers out. Look at this stream of battle cruisers. Thor is just awesome. But look at this stream of Archons and Scouts and Broodlord on top. It's scary. Martin Koff leads the game on bottom. That'll be the guy on top. Oh, it's Eternal Kill. Wait a minute. What guys we got? Okay, Eternal Kill now took over all the buildings. For Martin Koff. Okay, no more nukes for anybody. By the way, the asterisk next to your name in the menu tells you if you have nukes or not. Okay, now this is a really interesting ball of death coming on the top here. There are no nukes to stop this.
And at this point, it becomes a race, top and bottom, and we're already in their base.
They're in their base, and they've got these Immortals. They're starting to send Immortals down south, which they should do, but they just don't have the air to answer this, it would seem.
No, the carriers are just going to tear up the Immortals.
They got, oh, look at the Thors all bunched up in the back. The Thors are stuck. That is the worst thing in the world to do with buildings like that. Oh my god, it's like you're hitting 1 Thor at a time. It's beautiful. Oh, never do that with these buildings. Oh my god,
but remember, Thors have a huge range on air, and that's their advantage. They outrange a BC.
Do you see what happened to Liberator's Thors in his base? They all got stuck in a lane.
Yeah. Liberator and Rod Park.
Oh my god, look at this ball though. I mean, you're in the base, but they're going to be close to the base too. Oh my god, they're finally going north, and they've got, why don't they have a hero on the field, like a Kerrigan to storm you, or Oda to nuke you, or something. They've got the money. They got $2,000. They have, oh my god, they have tons of money. Oh, you're firing down on this, but look what was about to bring down. They got, 1, 2, 3, 4 chalupas. You've got to, and there it's done. The Nexus was destroyed. Yep. I'm going to go back and just freeze this for a moment and look at before the Nexus is starting to go away. Okay, I'm stopping it at 2624, and you can just see this ball of death. I mean, that is 6 pages. Oh, it got broodlings in there too, so let me unselect the broodlings. 5 pages of units coming down. It was literally, I don't think the 4 chalupas were going to stop it, although it
no.
might have.
No, there was 45 Broodlords and 31 Archons in that group.
Right, and I don't think our intent was to stop it and push it back out. I think with how well we were doing on bottom, we just wanted to slow it down.
Yeah, and look at the upgrades. I mean, so Technoid had no Thor updates, but he did. I thought somebody was upgraded over here. Okay, wait a minute. Who's upgraded?
Nobody's upgraded. I don't believe anybody has.
Wait a minute. Vecdaddy's battle cruisers are
Eternal Kill has a shield and weapons
Vecdaddy has
upgraded.
665 battle cruisers
Oh.
and 5 armor dingles.
Yeah, they get the air
Yeah,
armor on
and
that.
just one immortal. So that was the game. That was really fun. During this game, I was playing another game that was also fun because I came back into StarCraft. These guys were busy, so I played another game. But we just want to share this with you, and hope you guys enjoyed that. Check out more of our videos on our StarCraft channel, SC2 Cheese Brothers, for some ladder cheese, more Nexus Wars. Guys, what should everybody do when at the end of this video?
Comment,
Watch more videos.
rate, and subscribe.
And there's Tradurz, the guy who had to go get a pizza, comes in the last 5 seconds of this casting.
I was actually at work. Thank you very much.
Till next time on the Cheese Brothers.
Bye.
My new mixer can set the volume of individual applications.
Yeah. So it's because you don't have Windows 8. Okay, so hold on. How is one? Okay, pausing 0 now. All right.
So I'm turning down the sound of StarCraft, so I still get it. And I'm keeping Skype up high. Oh, very nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm paused at 000. I'm set to faster. Is that what we're doing?
Hey, John, what was the date and time of that one?
Oh, wow. I've already renamed it.
No, I said date and time. Just date and time, what you renamed it.
Dude, he's got to like go into the whole
I gotta leave. Hold on.
thingamajig.
Quit replay.
He's got to quit the replay for you, man.
I appreciate
Everything's set up.
sacrifice.
Alright. Don't call it a comeback.
Well, why don't I? It's got Eternal Kill, Rod
All I
Park,
need
Liberator,
is December.
and Fart and
December?
Cough.
What? Can I talk? Is it my turn?
Go ahead and talk.
December
Start talking now.
27th,
You want to talk now? Go ahead and
At-
talk.
10:01
You can talk now,
p.m.
please.
Got it.
Don't mind me.
And are the people who are in it, is it Eternal Kill, Tradurz, Rod Park, Liberator, and Fart and Cough?
It is.
It is correct.
Dear God, who are we playing with?
With Eternal Kill, Rod Park, Liberator, and Fart and Cough. That's who.
Fart and Cough. Oh boy.
7,000.
All right, I'm loading it up.
Load it up, baby.
Loading it up.
And I'm gonna watch Technoid's screen. I'm gonna
So
follow
you want to go 2x?
I'm at faster right now. If
Just
you want
faster.
to go
Yeah,
2x.
just faster is good. All right, who's going to do the intro?
You?
John does great intros.
Chuck does amazing intros.
Who's you guys loaded up?
I'm loaded and I'm paused at 0.4 seconds.
You can go back to true 000.
Actually, hold on. Let's go up to let's go to a certain point when all the little things appear, because it's kind of okay. Okay, well, 4 seconds looks like a good spot.
Okay, 4 seconds.
All right, I'm at 4 seconds.
And
Pause at 4. Okay, good. So now the menu's up. We got workers on the field and everything. We're at faster. Countdown clock is at counting down at 4 seconds. And we're getting ready to go. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'll do the intro.
Okay.